Hey putas, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gigi at VivaLegio19. And first and foremost, join the familia. So what do you got to do? Hit subscribe. So if you guys are new here and you don't know, I am doing a J Balvin inspired series off of his album Colores. So today's look is based off the song AZUL, which is blue for all my white people. Oh, come on, drag queen. Keep on watching. All right, putas, we are going in with this blue color from the 39 Lights palette from Morphe. Do not quote me because I really am not sure if that's what the palette is called, but all of the details will be in the description box below. So to be honest, I had no clue what I was going to do. So I just decided to get a nice fluffy blending brush, okay? And we're going to slap on that blue from the outer corners and in our inner corners. And we are going to blend and blend and blend some more. And blend, you know what? Yet again, because girl, here she is looking a little blotchy. I'm not gonna lie, just a little blotchy, but that's okay because we finna blend. Now we're going into our electric palette from Urban Decay, and we're using a smaller, more stiff blending brush just to get deep into our crease so that we can add a little dimension because your girl, look at that, okay? Come on, blue. Because your girl is not going to give you a flat one note blue eye look, okay? So we're gonna go in there and work that blue all in our crease. Guess what we're doing? Blending yet again. And we're gonna keep on doing that. Oh, there she goes. Now we're going to go back with the first blue that we used just to soften up the lines, just to make sure that that darker blue is seamless, blended with the nice lighter blue. And what I say, blending. Come on, close up. All right. We're doing a little something, honey, just a little something. Next up, we're going with a more turquoise blue from the same palette from Urban Decay. And we're using a smaller, more tapered blending brush just to get really into our inner corners and our outer corners and all in between, because at this point, I was just slapping it on and just making it work. Okay? Oh, come on. We don't know if we love it or we hate it. So next up, I was like, well, what are we gonna do? How about we try to do a halo? You know, I've seen it done before, you know, we can try it out. So we are using a concealer, and the concealer that I'm using is from L'Oreal. And I'm using a small concealer brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I really like the halo effect for an eye look because it gives a really bright pop of color. We're just going to do the center of our eyelids, trying to get a half moon, guys. Keyword, trying, because we are no professionals out here. We are amateurs, okay? But we're doing the damn thing. And remember, blend. That's it. This is what you're gonna do the whole time. Blend and pat, blend and pat. There you go, there's the pat. And now we are using a silver color that is from the Urban Decay palette as well. And we're just using, you know, our God-given gifts and tools, our fingers, to make sure that the color is nice and opaque. Next up, we're going to continue to blend everything. I will be going back in with the darker blue, the lighter blue, and the turquoise blue, and yet again, the silver. And we're just gonna keep going back and forth until we kind of like what it looks like. Again, amateur. This slow-mo, I cannot. Who do I think I am? Next, we are moving on with the face because we're done with the eyes for now. We are applying a Makeup Forever Step 1 primer just to make sure our skin is nice and smooth so that our foundation goes on seamlessly. And we are using L'Oreal's True Match. First of all, ladies, gentlemen, if you have not tried this foundation, do you live under a rock? It is one of the best drugstore foundations that I have ever used. It is the OG, okay? It's like $6.99 at Walmart, girl. Next up, we're using Urban Decay's Naked Skin Concealer just to conceal the little bit of purple that's under my eyes. Brighten up the face just a bit. I recommend blending out your concealer under eye with a beauty sponge. Now we are going to use a lighter color concealer to highlight the face, and I'm using my Shape Tape from Tarte Cosmetics, and yet again a sponge to blend it all out. Now we're going to do a little bit of contouring, and we are using Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Defined, and we are going to stipple on the contour just to make sure that it's spread evenly and blend it out. Girl, look at them cheekbones. I don't even got cheekbones, but I do today. Next up, we're going to set and bake our whole face. We're going to be using a powder puff from Laura Mercier, and we are just going to bake for the gods, you know? We're going to pretend that we are Betty Crocker today. Next up is bronzing the face with our bronzer, just to warm up all the areas that we placed the cream concealer, and that'll also set it. And now we're dusting off our baking. And for under eye, I really recommend to press in the powder before you swipe all of it out. It gives a really beautiful airbrush finish. You don't get any streaks, and your under eye also doesn't look too cakey. Now we're gonna contour our nose, and we're using the same powder that we used for our face. Now we're going to put some blush, and I'm using Mally Beauty, and dusting this on the apples of our cheeks, as so, because you guys can see. Now we are using a Becca Cosmetics highlighter. This is a cream highlighter. I personally really only get the best finished look when I use my fingers, because the warmth of my hands really works the product into the skin and really gives you that seamless look, okay? Look at me giving you the thumbs up, because we're doing it, girl. So now we're gonna be going into our bottom lash line, and we're gonna be using the darker blue and that more turquoise blue that we used on our lids to just smoke out the bottom of our eyes. We are going back in, doing some finishing touches to our eyes, and clearly I think I'm popping, girl. I'm thinking I'm doing something. So we're finishing off the look with an eyelash curl and some mascara. I would usually finish this look off with some lashes, but your girl realized that I have no lash glue. I got lashes, but no glue. So what are we about to do? Not a damn thing. So we're gonna finish it off with just mascara. Next up is touching up our brows, and I will be using a eyeshadow from MAC. If I'm not mistaken, it is Embark. And then we're going to set that with some e.l.f. eyebrow gel. We are now going to set our face with Morphe's Setting Mist. And to finish the look, we're going to use an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. And you guys, that is the finished look. I hope you really enjoyed this AZUL eye makeup, because your girl had no clue what she was doing, but we did the damn thing. So stay tuned to our next video in the series.